Many Nigerian influencers in the States are receiving backlash from their Nigerian supporters. Nigerians on the ground took to Twitter to express how they are underwhelmed with certain influencers' responses to the SARS movement. If you guys are unaware of SARS, please check out my previous video titled "What's Going On in Nigeria." But just to briefly sum it up for you, SARS stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad, and it's a police unit in Nigeria that is currently being protested, and the people want it to be dissolved. SARS is corrupt from top to bottom, okay? Please check out that previous video. I really went in detail about what SARS is and how people in Nigeria are being affected, specifically the youth, okay? They are specifically targeting and killing the youth, and we must end SARS now. Nigerian influencers such as Ronke Raji, Aina, Luvvie Ajayi, and even Burna have been called to cancel. But out of all of these influencers, Ronke is definitely receiving the most backlash. Now, I first want to say that Ronke is so unproblematic. I'm like shaking in my boots making this video because Ronke is so unproblematic. She does her beauty videos. If you guys don't know, she is a beauty influencer. She's been doing this for a long time. She has great content. She is Nigerian. She lived in Nigeria for some time. And she's always expressed how proud she is to be Nigerian, and she's always shared her Nigerian culture with us, with her subscribers, right, with her watchers. So really surprising for Ronke to be receiving so much backlash. People are actually, unsubscribing from her content and reminding people to unsubscribe. So we are going to get into that, and I'll explain to you why people are upset. So Ronke posted a photo. It's a photo of her leaning on a bike. And she says, "I've always loved riding bikes since I was younger. It's one of the things I knew I had to get immediately when we got our own place. Riding bikes are a lot like life. You either know how to ride it or you don't. Along the journey of life, we will get scrapes and bruises from different places, but once you learn to ride, things becomes easier. Being in a positive mind space helps you to go through the pitfalls in life so much easier. Spending time doing activities you love, even as you are home, really improves your mood. As we approach World Mental Health Day, I hope this is a reminder that no matter what, you can always pull through. Stay positive. I believe in you." And under that paragraph, she writes, "Right now in Nigeria, SARS, Special Anti-Robbery Squad, needs to be under investigation because of the brutality to civilians. This has been going on for as long as I've lived there. Please be aware and let's band together for a change in this climate." So someone named Grace, and I found this on Twitter because she turned her comments off. Someone named Grace commented and said, "Read the room. TF does riding bikes have to do with the lives being lost? Hundreds leave home and never come back because of the brutality suffered from SARS. But you want to let us know about riding bikes? Read the room. C for effort and gorgeous picture by the way. Hashtag end SARS. Hashtag end SARS brutality." So Ronke responds and says, "Shut the F up with your self-righteous BS. Read the room so I look like your president, Abi. You're just a day one hater looking for an opportunity to be toxic. Typing up whole paragraphs just to hate. What a shame. Enjoy your 5 minutes of fame. I'm chilling." Girl. The girls are, what? What? That was literally my response. That was literally my response. And that was the beginning of a long night of the Nigerians dragging Ronke on Twitter. It was just the beginning. It was literally just the beginning. After receiving more backlash, Ronke took to Twitter to address the situation. She said, "In addressing large matters, especially ones concerning brutality, you have to monitor how you come caress, especially because it's a sensitive topic. I'm not going to post because everyone is posting, but I'll fight more to figure out real change. Don't think posting is all." Before I start reading these tweets, I'm going to let y'all know in advance, okay? I thought I knew Nigerian pidgin until I started reading it on Twitter. And I said, I'm confused. Mommy, what does this mean? Okay? So it was hard for me. I should be ashamed, I know. But girl, it's a little hard to read, so y'all gonna bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna sound like honey, let's just say it. I'm gonna sound like a whole white woman trying to read Ebonics. But let's go. Let's try it. So someone tweeted, make we no lose focus, so I gotta say it with the accent. May we no lose focus, so leave Ronke Raji. I don't drag him like Tiger Jen or Tiger again. Back to hashtag end SARS. Someone else tweeted, y'all think it's just Ronke Raji. I laugh. All of them Insta/YouTube influencers from Nigeria are keeping quiet about what is going on here. But you'll see them make vlogs out of their visits to Nigeria, wear Ankara, use Niger songs for their TikTok. They even marched for Black Lives Matter. Another tweet says, part of the reason the End SARS uprising has been more effective this time is because of international coverage and pressure. Ronke Raji has made her Nigerianness aggressively part of her brand. Her silence makes all that give appropriation vibes, to be honest. So essentially, Nigerians in Nigeria, they look to Nigerians in America. They look to the influencers here, of course, to be, one hand washes the other. You support us, they support you. And they feel like the Nigerians here, the influencers here, are just using the culture for an aesthetic. They're just using the culture, for an ad on Instagram or, a viral video when it comes to the music or the food. So essentially it becomes a conversation of, can you appropriate your own culture? Because the Nigerians on the continent, they're not here for it. And you know what? Ronke is a good person, but I completely understand the backlash. Now, you as viewers, you have to understand who you're supporting. I'm controversial. I speak out. That was the whole point of me transitioning my platform. I went from a makeup artist and a beauty influencer doing makeup tutorials to speaking about real topics because I couldn't find those bloggers. I couldn't find those people that were out there doing it other than Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina has been a huge staple in this industry. Jackie Aina has always spoken out, but she can't do it on her own. Now, speaking of Jackie Aina is also being dragged by Nigerian Twitter. But I went to Jackie's page and I saw tons of, tweets and posts and reposts and information. But the same reason people are upset with Jackie is the same reason why people are upset with Burna Boy. They feel like, you guys took too long. You have to understand, when you're on the ground fighting, every minute feels like a light year. So when you're waiting for, your faves, and we've all been there, right? Waiting for our faves to, okay, I can't wait for this person to speak out about this, or are they going to speak about this? So when you're waiting for your faves while you're on the ground, every minute seems like a light year. So people feel like Jackie Aina and Burna Boy took too long to respond. DeVito was out there. WizKid was out there. Trey Songz has been in it to win it, okay? Trey Songz is officially Nigerian, period. I'm sure he got a percentage up in his blood, but he's officially Nigerian. I ain't seen nobody outside of, the Nigerians going as hard as Trey Songz. I saw Chance the Rapper retweeting some stuff. But I get it. Nigerians are saying we want Nigerians overseas in the States to keep that same energy, right? They look to us first. They look to Nigerians here first. So someone tweeted, Jackie Aina, sis, we want the Black Lives Matter energy with the End SARS movement. You are literally forcing beauty and skincare brands to support the Black Lives Matter movement. You won't do the same for end police brutality in Nigeria too? We are your country people, Lou. I think that says I think so. I don't know, y'all. So someone else responded and said, let's be honest. Americans don't care about African problems. Doesn't matter where they are originally from. And of course, I have to disagree with that because I'm here and I care. And, I speak with tons of people who care. But that's a part of the diaspora wars, right? Being so far apart that you just feel like no one cares. Because Americans also say the same thing. They say, oh, people in Africa don't care. They just think, we're all thugs and that's why we're getting killed. They don't care. But in reality, there are people in America, black people, that care about what's going on in Africa. I've been seeing so many people reaching out, so many people saying we need to stand with our, Africans during this time because Black Lives Matter means all black lives. It doesn't matter where that black life is. All black lives matter. And I also see Africans on the continent fighting for black Americans. So, I don't agree with that. I don't subscribe to that. But moving on. Now, Luvvie Ajayi also faced a lot of backlash on Twitter after she posted on her Instagram story, "Hi, I'd like for people to stop messaging me about SARS project in Nigeria. I don't speak on what I'm not fully knowledgeable about, so give me time to do research." To hear the rest of this podcast, head over to Blunt by Nature, streaming on all podcast platforms. Be sure to leave a like and a comment because I want to know how you feel about this topic. Do you feel like us as influencers owe it to our subscribers and our followers to speak about topics that plague them as well? Or do you feel like we're influencers and we have the right to create whatever content we want? You either indulge if you like it or don't support if you don't. Let me know and I'll see you at the next one.